All right, this is Chaotic Crypto, where we defy tyranny. It is June 17th, 2023, and the bounce is continuing. Take a look at the 4-hour, making a little bit of a bull flag. It's actually a pretty healthy-ish rally, but we are getting resistance already on one of these 4-hour moving averages, so not the best signs, I guess, but it's not really big. I mean, we'll probably likely come back down to 26K, something like that, if we remain bullish. But we also have to understand, once again, that I think the 23K, I've been saying it, the 23K is still very much in play. We'd have to really clear, for us to get really bullish, we have to clear like 27K, which for the monthly, it's very unlikely. It's likely we come back up here, maybe in July, about right here, we might start punching up, but it's just very unlikely. But if we did somehow get a major candle, pump through, find support on 27, then go, yeah, sure. But I'm not betting on it. I'm still thinking the prices will stay low. Apparently, I was looking at the news, and Brad Garlinghouse did a video, XRP and the Gary Gensler and all of that stuff. And it's definitely, the atmosphere out there is getting really interesting, and I think things are going to start moving in a positive direction with the BlackRock ETF. I didn't really think about it, but they've only gotten unapproved for like one ETF out of the 400 they've done. So it's almost absolutely going to happen. I just don't know when it'll actually go through, right? They submitted it, but how long will it take for it to get approved? I mean, probably a while. We'll take a look at the, see what's really moving here. Everything is pretty green, though. I told you my thoughts about Hex yesterday. Render, Aptos. I'm not really familiar with Aptos. Gala. I'm really thinking about starting to really stack Gala. It's really cheap, and to get back up to its previous all-time highs, I believe it's just insane. I think it was on here, but I don't know if they redid it or not. Yeah, it's like, oh wait, there it is. I re-added it. Yeah, to go back to its all-time highs, 80 cents. I mean, you're looking at, it's 2 cents now. A 10x is 20 cents. It's a 40x to get to its all-time highs. So it's just like a crazy cost-benefit analysis. $100 would probably make you 4,000, right? Or 8,000. I mean, that's kind of similar to what happened last cycle. I was looking at certain projects, in particular Cardano. Cardano got into it. I was starting to buy it in 1 cent, but I wasn't really aggressive. I only probably bought $400 or $500 worth or something like that, and that turned into, I think I bought a little bit more over time, but had I bought $1,000 worth or $2,000 worth, it would have been an insane gain. So when that 500, I think, turned in at the peak at $60,000. Matic is another one. I think I bought $600 or $700 of Matic before that big pop off, and that turned into 20 or 30 grand. And I guess part of my thing is just you have to be able to identify these projects right now up until the halving, which is next spring, next March, April. So you have about a year, a little bit less, 9 months. It's not much time to stack. You don't have much time, about a year, and you got to find these projects. And if you don't find them in time, you're going to miss out on those life-changing gains. We'd be able to pay off your car, buy a house, switch your job. I mean, I'm not about this to try to get out of working or doing anything in my life. I want to do a lot of things with my life, but I want to be able to do what I want, right? To be able to be an entrepreneur. That's my goal personally. I want to be able to hold to none, hold life to none, or what's that saying? But through this order through chaos, everything that's going on right now with the government and the world and the technology and wars. It's just everything is just so crazy. But the one way to kind of escape the matrix, or whatever you want to call it, is through making money and getting out of it, and having the power to do that. This power. A little philosophical debate here, but it is possible through crypto. I've told many friends about it, and a lot of people saw me become really successful, and they still doubted it. But then the crypto's markets fell, and they're like, see, so told you so. And now it's like I'm trying to tell them, hey, y'all really should get into this. You know what happened last time? They're like, yeah, you lost. No, like it's not lost. It's just lost its value. It's still there. People need to understand markets, and we're getting this second chance, right, to really do it. And I don't think we're going to get another chance after this. Once the traditional assets like these banks like BlackRock and the government start buying this stuff, that's like the final push before mass adoption. Like, yeah, you'll be able to put money away and make some money and whatever, but it's not going to be like 20x's, 100x's. I mean, Cardano went from 1 cent to $3 in a year period. I mean, that's an insane game. Like, that's how you do it. And I think Cardano will likely go to $10. $7 to $10 is my prediction. Let's take a look at it right now. But the Gala Games right now looks insanely good. I mean, look at Cardano. It's just got completely whooped. What does this say? BTC, ETH, ADA, BNB price analysis for June 17th. Ticks on key growth metrics. What's next? I mean, they might go lower, but I doubt it. And this thing has gotten just totally ripped up. But to get back up to $3, I mean, that's what the percentage gain? Let's see this. What's the percent gain from right here? It's a 1,000% gain. Okay, to all-time highs. Now, I already did some of my cost analysis, and these are my price zones that I'm looking at. Minimally 750, 11, 12. But the previous, I already did this, but I want to do it again. The previous 10,000%. Now, I extrapolated this before. I mean, for 3,000%, that's 33% of what it did before. That's $7. I mean, I think that's very reasonable. Very, very reasonable. And just looking at the cycle, comparing it to the last one, I mean, we're pretty similar. I mean, we had a double bottom sort of situation. Rised up. I mean, we might get like a kind of a crazy week like this, but I don't think we're going to have another COVID. I just did not mean to say it. Another thing is like all the censorship on YouTube and stuff like that. You say certain words and you get taken down. That's like, or you get demonetized, or you get shadow banned. And like, I mean, I had a Facebook, and like, as a musician and stuff, I used to post, videos and opinions, and especially during the early days of Facebook before it got public, like you get hundreds of interactions, hundreds of likes, thousands of likes, maybe. Get lots of exposure, and then they wanted to get probably in to pay for the likes, and then people start getting really ugly about politics and just awful to each other, and just putting each other on blast without telling them, and shadow banning them without even knowing. And then like my Facebook's completely just done. And, I use Instagram more so, but apparently there's some stuff coming out about that, about the deep fake stuff, AI. It's scary. And I think the only thing that we can try to do to combat this stuff is through blockchain technology verification, data verification, identity verification, to make sure that we know what's right. When you're voting, that it's your vote. And blockchain will absolutely ensure that data transparency. It's just very important. Like Cardano is working on these things. There's, Bitcoin is the transparency of the financial hard money, but these assets aren't. It's not about money. It's the technology. VE Chain, it focuses on supply chain analysis. So you got Theta that focuses on YouTube, video stuff like that. I think that would actually, I think it helps it settle like what I was just talking about, getting shadow banned and stuff like that. Like, you don't know what's going on. It's just really terrible. But I'm just rambling right now. But I mean, these have different use cases. Like BNB represents finance. That's that. ADA Aave is DeFi. Again, we're just so early. Apple's market cap is $3 trillion. The entire market cap of crypto, the entire crypto market cap is $1 trillion right now. So you're going to tell me the entire crypto market cap is 1/3 of one stock in the whole stock market in the world? We're so early. We are so early, so early. I mean, Solana, with Audius is supposed to focus on music. Audius is, I believe, like a Spotify. CRO token represents crypto.com. Near protocols, the whole universe like Ethereum. Synthetics network, supposed to be for synthetic stocks. DYDX, GMX, both also decentralized exchanges. Engine is a metaverse gaming kind of token. Mana, same thing. Gala, same thing. Algorand. Some of the stuff I really don't know exactly what it does. You have to definitely do your research, but blockchain is the only thing that I know is going to help to fix a lot of the problems we're having right now. And we're just been in the age of disinformation. I've said that before too on my channel. This age of disinformation. What's the next thing? Is it Skynet coming alive, or is it going to be humans retaking our place in the world? Or do we become AI ourselves? Anyways, just dropping a little bit of internal debate that I think about every day. Actually, I bought that Catching Up to Crypto book by BitBoy. I was looking at it, man, this is a lot of words. There's a lot of good information. I read a few pages. I was like, wow, this is really in depth, but I wasn't prepared for that amount of information. But it's all good. Let's see what else we have here. Ontology Soul, SCP Near. Anyways, let's take a look at the news real quick, and then I'm going to jump off here. It's a really nice day out, and I want to be able to enjoy it. U.S. Corp approves SEC U.S. agreement. Let's make sure this is live. I guess since it's on the weekend, we're not getting much. So XRP crypto to be accepted for gas on experimental EVM compatible blockchain. That's cool. Bitcoin to reclaim 60K this summer. Watch out for moon stuff like that. I think 38 to 42K could happen in July, or it could happen at the end of the year. It's going to be a slow move. Polygon Matic witnesses high volatility amid positive developments. Solana, Elon Musk's new tweet makes XRP Doge Matic keeps happy. Yeah, that's cool. Cool. Take a quick look. Fear and Greed Index, see what's happening there. 47 still. Nothing new there. 47. Open interest is going higher. I don't like that. But again, I really think 23 and 21K are levels to watch. We'll see what happens. I want to log in tomorrow and we'll see what, see how the market's in the week. But enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend. Thank you for the support. And please hit the likes and subscribe if this is your first time. All right, peace.